Very well, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Golden Sun: The Lost Age. Last time we completed Magma Rock all the way down here. We got the cannon on the ship. Now, with that done, we can go to the lands of the north. Now, if we tried to go there before, we would have found ourselves stuck, because there would have been a wall blocking us. But now, we have a cannon and a magma rock that we can use to break down that wall. Before we do that, I'm gonna make a quick stop over here at Cold Island. Why? Because there's an apple here. An apple means attack, and now that we have... not carry. Now that we have cats, I can grab that and give it to Felix. Pierce has it, so we're gonna go ahead and use that on Felix. Right then, let's move on to the north. Up here, and we should end up finding this. Just keep following this area. Yep, there you go. That's the tunnel. The northern reaches, and there are random fights here. Believe it or not, we may not run into any of them, but we're probably gonna run into one or two. For some reason, you have random fights here. I think you have random fights. I'm pretty sure we have random fights here. There you go. What's the Phoenix doing here? Sure. I mean, not complaining. I may be able to get some experience points if it doesn't run. Please don't run away. Please attack me. Please, 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 please attack me. Thank you. There you are. Nice. Also, I forgot to actually set this guy from last time. Not that any of our characters need it right now, but I'm just gonna give it to Xena right now. How about that? Yeah, you go to a master, sure. Also, do that, hopefully. There you go. Crowden, come look at this. There's a huge ice wall blocking our path. Nothing to worry about, Xena. We'll just have to use that cannon we got in Loho. That's right, if the cannon can blast away a stone wall, think what it will do to the ice. Felix, take us between those 2 blocks of ice from shelter when you fire the cannon. We should be safe if we fire from this distance. Okay, here we go. Felix, aim right at the ice wall and fire when ready. Fire the magma ball! Great, we did it. We can keep going now. Alright, let's head for the northern seas. Let's go. That was easy enough. And so we are nowhere on the world map, but like we're up here, where the fog is. And we can move our ship a little bit, but then we're forced to disembark. And these are the northern reaches. Not a very nice place to be in, right? There's only one town in here, it's up there, and encounters haven't really changed that much. Before we enter that town, though, not that, mind read, because obviously there are gonna be people, and we're gonna read their minds. This is the town of Prox that we heard so much about. Felix, welcome back to Prox. It looks like only Mars Lighthouse still needs lighting. Agatio didn't think you'd be coming back here, so I'm a little surprised to see you. Agatio and Karst told me that Felix ran away because their quest was too dangerous. Well, apparently not, huh? I'm back. Felix, your parents have gone away. They'll be very worried about you. Felix's parents were worried about him when they heard Saturus was dead. Yeah, it makes sense. Your mother knows that you're strong and healthy, so I'm sure she's very relieved. Felix's parents were so worried about him that they were wasting away. Nothing down here. Maybe something in the pot? Hey, you bullshit! And nothing down there. Then I will rest at the end so that I get all my Psynergy back. Because we used it mostly for the boat. There we are. Once the final lighthouse is lit, the winds should weaken. They keep getting stronger though. If this weather continues much longer, we'll be all buried under the snow in no time. The rift of Mars Lighthouse gets wider every day. If you don't find a way to stop it, I think it's going to devour Prox entirely. I thought Prox would be here forever, but now it looks like it might be destroyed. Not too long ago, I climbed the mountains to the north to look at the rift. It was huge. The northern rift has gotten so big that I couldn't see the other side. Nobody believed that the rift would go as far south as Prox. They all thought 12 was being melodramatic, but no one thinks that anymore. Our chieftain told me that the rift is growing larger by the day, just like Gaia Falls is. We better light the Mars beacon soon or Prox is finished. Right then, there is a boulder that I can lift here. And if I lift it, I can access this frozen lake, and I can walk around it. And I can go around here and scope this. There you go. This is a new crafting material that we haven't seen before. It's dark matter. It creates cursed equipment. But of course, now that you have Golden Sun 1 party, if you have the cleric ring, you can actually use that. What's going on in here? Is this a sanctum? No, it's just a little house. The wind is so cold and bitter that we decide to hide out inside our igloo. Mama and Papa have been acting really strange lately. They seem so sad. Whenever I ask them what's wrong, they tell me to go outside and play some more. My parents would told me that it would do me some good to get some fresh air, but I'm freezing. I always catch a cold when I'm outside in weather like this. Does Mom want me to get sick? That's a good argument actually, kid. Those poor children, they don't understand what's about to happen to us. I just want them to be happy in the short time left to us. I can't bring myself to tell them what's going to happen to us. Oh, please, save us. Felix, you like igloos, right? Yeah, sure. You would say that. You come from somewhere warm and sunny. We didn't have anything to play with, so we just decided to make this thing. I hate igloos, but at least it's protecting us from the wind. What if I say no? Well, if you don't like cold things, you are in the wrong place. Just build it so yeah, okay. Now we got some strange meat I've never seen before. Instead of using firewood, they're cooking with burning antlers. I wonder if the meat and the antlers came from the same animal. Huh. Have you seen Saturus or Menardi? People have been saying that they were killed. I can't believe anyone could have beaten Saturus and Menardi. We're used to the cold up here in Prox, but lately it seems to be getting worse. It gets cold around here, but this is the first time I've ever seen snow pile up on the river. What if Agatio doesn't reach Mars Lighthouse in time? Then we'll have to do it. Of course, we're here just for that. If Mars Lighthouse fires are not rekindled, Prox will be destroyed, but that's not all. Eventually, Gaia Falls will continue to erode, finally devouring all of Weyard. I think it's too late for us already, but if they light the fires, we'll be ready for them. No one thought about our needs when they extinguished the great lighthouses. Now, because of them, our great land is dying, crumbling away at the edges. To think that we all once had the power to control nature, what fools we were. What's down here? And who are you? Prox originally flourished because concerned adepts lit the fires of the Mars Lighthouse. Now the people of the Northern Flame have been forgotten by the outside world. When the lighthouses were all extinguished, every great civilization faded away. Okay. Is that all? I can keep going this way. I've talked to you. I haven't gone in that house yet. I want to go this way first, though. Because there's the Djinn. Except we push him and it's gone. And it's still gone. But we can scoop here. And scoop him from the sand. I was about to say the sand. From the snow. But hey, he comes for free. We found mold, and mold is weird. Because what mold does, it makes enemies hit themselves. Which is pretty weird. Me, I can get to an oracle, sure. And is that it? Yeah, it seems like that's it, yeah. This is all frozen anyway. Alright, can I... No, don't tell me I have to go around. Well, it seems like I'll have to. Because I haven't been in that house, I think. Well, our chieftain grew worried about Agatio and Karst. He's gone to the northern edge of town to wait for them. Now Saturus and his team are gone, Agatio is the last of our warriors. If something happens to them, our final hope is lost. The people Saturus rescued from the storming Bale should be waiting in their room. Once Mars' lighthouse has been lit, they'll be free to return home. Mars is the last lighthouse that needs to be rekindled. Once that's been taken care of, the people of Vale will be set free. Don't forget, Felix, your mother and father are staying in the north end of Prox. Saturus uses Felix's parents to force Felix to follow him on his mission. We've fallen on hard times when we needed to coerce people to join our causes. Okay, and down here? Are you sure there's nothing around here? There is nothing around here. Okay, cool. Let's get out. Completely pointless area. Felix, you're back, and you learn how to use Psynergy? I can sense the power inside you. It's strong. If Felix could become an adept so quickly, so can I. I'm glad you made it back safely. The ice is making it very difficult for anyone to sail here. Ever since Agatio returned from Jupiter Lighthouse, the winds have been stronger than ever. How about this? Nothing. I heard Agatio and Karst have gone to Mars Lighthouse. What if their action only caused more turmoil? How can we be sure they're right? This is the deal. We're not sure, but if we don't do anything, we're doomed anyway. These catastrophes are the result of the lighthouse beacons being rekindled. This wind, it all started after Jupiter Lighthouse was lit. Yeah, because it's the imbalance, dude. If they're not all rekindled, you know, the fire is weaker. And so it's all a problem of balance here. I'll be keeping a close eye on the northern skies. Once I see a bright flash in the distance, I'll know the last beacon has been lit. Everything is supposed to return as normal once Mars Lighthouse is lit again. Oh, we have the shop. We haven't checked out the shop yet. When you left Prox, you were so young that you could barely lift a sword. Now look at you. You could handle any weapon with ease. What has he gone through that he's become so strong in such a short time? Before we check out your wares, you go away for a little while and you come back a strong and mighty warrior. I'm so proud of you. Felix looks so confident, so bold, you can see it in his eyes. Okay, what do you have? The usual stuff, probably nothing over here. Yeah, it's the usual, it's our inventory, it's the stuff that we sold, so we don't need to do anything with that. I think we're done, really. We just go up here and see what happens. There is another path over here that leads to this house. And I think there's some important cutscenes that are fully optional. They're not here. Strange, we looked all over the village and we can't find any trace of them at all. Everyone says they practically vanished without a trace. It's so strange. You didn't think they wouldn't have gone to the lighthouse? Yeah, you're probably right. Puel is going to be upset that we didn't follow his order to free them, though. He was clear about it too. When Felix returns to Prox, set his parents free. Felix took the trouble of coming back for his parents and now they're just gone? I can't think of anywhere else Felix's parents might have gone. Puel ordered me to set your parents free. That's why I'm here now. The only thing is, no one else is here. I don't know where your parents went. Oh, that's a problem. Puel wanted to set Felix's parents free before Prox was destroyed. But if we can't find them, how can we set them free? So they were supposed to be here, but they're not. And so, as they discuss, they must have gone to the lighthouse because they can't find them in the village. Well then, our only option is to go to the lighthouse ourselves. We can't wait for Agatio and his men any longer. If we wait much longer, this wind and snow will make it impossible to reach the lighthouse. I'm going to the lighthouse. Will any of you come with me? Well, I can't let you go on your own. If something were to happen to you, who would lead our village? Please, you must let us go in your stead. How can you expect to accomplish what Agatio and Karst could not? They may have been more powerful than any of us, but we can't just stand by. They're not coming back, just like Saturus. You have to let us try. I can't allow it. Listen to your elder, he speaks wisely. I'm speaking to you too, Puel. If Agatio and Karst cannot do the task, then how can you, a single man, hope to do it? What are you saying? If we stand around debating, our town is doomed for certain. We can't risk sacrificing any more lives. So we must sit here and wait for a miracle to come. Well, I'll be that miracle then. You, Felix, it's you. I heard that you have returned to us. You look so much stronger than when you left. It seems that he has brought some allies with him. Yes, I am Credon. My name is Isaac. Isaac, isn't that... That is the name of the one Agatio said that killed Saturus and Menardi. Isaac, stop that. You're correct, but Isaac had reasons for fighting them. Saturus and Menardi had invaded Vale, stolen the sacred treasure, triggered the volcano. You cannot blame Isaac for pursuing them and fighting to regain what they had stolen. We only wanted to stop them, we didn't think they'd fight us to the death. They flung themselves into the opening of Venus' Lighthouse's beacon. Did Saturus and Menardi put up a good fight? I'll bet you thought you didn't stand a chance against them, huh? It was a pretty... it was an actually easy boss, actually. It wasn't that bad. You were probably really tense the whole time. Not really. Saturus and Menardi had a job to do, that was all. If you had been in your shoes, I'd have done the same thing. I can't blame you. And in the end, you were stronger than they were. You should be proud of that. I'm sad that they lost their lives in their quest, but there was no avoiding it. What has happened cannot be undone. We should cooperate to find a way to save Weyard. We understand that Agatio and Karst have made for Mars Lighthouse and have not returned. That all that remains for us is to wait until Gaia Falls carries us all to our doom. It seems the Mars Lighthouse is as dangerous as all the rest. We've only a few soldiers remaining, and no one who can make the climb to the area. Only Saturus and perhaps Agatio were strong enough to reach the top. And none of them can help us now. You think we can do it? Of course we can. There's 8 of us. We climbed 3 lighthouses already. What's one more? Let's go to the Mars Lighthouse. They've proven themselves strong enough. I say we trust in Felix to do this. This is an unexpected turn of events, but yes, I think you can light the lighthouse. Off to the Mars Lighthouse. Let's go, Felix. Come on, Isaac. There's the one thing I don't want you to forget. In order to light the beacon at Mars Lighthouse, you will need to have the Mars Star. Ah, and Agatio and Karst have the Mars Star now. You must find Agatio and Karst, and you must take the Mars Star from them. Thanks for your help. The future of Weyard rests in your hands. Felix, you're the only one hope left to us now. Good luck. If they were strong enough to defeat Saturus and Menardi, perhaps they can do the job. You must find Karst, get the Mars Star, and light the lighthouse. If this doesn't work, we're all finished. Prox, Weyard, even Vale, all will be lost. Is that you, Felix? When did you return to Prox? You should take your parents back to Vale so they can at least die in their hometown. They are gone, idiot! If we were better adepts, we could try to enter the lighthouse ourselves. I feel so helpless. Agatio has now returned and the lighthouse beacon remains unlit. All we can do now is wait for Agatio and his men to return. But no honest soldier can sit idly by while others do all of the work. Our Psynergy feels weak. I can sense it inside me. The water, earth and wind lighthouses have been lit, and fire alone remains dark. Paul promised that he would return our hostages to Vale. If you don't believe me, ask him yourself. Paul never intended to take hostages. He wanted the people of Vale to be returned safely. Saturus insisted that we hold on to them, but for our safety, but Puel disagreed. If only my fire Psynergy weren't so weak now, I might be able to help. If they didn't light the beacon and then didn't return home, Agatio's team must have failed. Puel is stronger than any of us, and there's nothing he can do to save us. But if we don't take some kind of action, Prox will be destroyed for sure. Neither of Elder nor Puel will tell us what's going on at the lighthouse. Where are we training so much? The lighthouse shouldn't pose that much danger. If the lighthouse isn't lit soon, Prox is doomed. I need to get out of here. So with that, we step north into the world map again. If we get north of here, we find the Jupiter Lighthouse. I mean, sorry, the Mars Lighthouse. Did I just say Jupiter? I'm an idiot. The Mars Lighthouse. Yeah, this is the Mars Lighthouse. Next time, on Golden Sun 2, we enter the Mars Lighthouse. See you all then.